Welcome back to the Man United stream. Hope you're doing well. It's a lovely Monday morning, isn't it? It's a lovely Monday morning, especially when you've won on the weekend. And well, Amad Diallo, thank you very much for making my weekend and many others' weekend amazing. Absolutely buzzing. I mean, I couldn't even sleep last night. I was up till God knows when, just buzzing. I was just watching video after video, watching social media feeds and everything about Man United, just buzzing. Just seeing the fans finally getting some happiness in a period of time where we've absolutely had nothing to celebrate. I mean, going to the Etihad Stadium, going away from home to the Big Six was always a nightmare. You know, under Ten Hag, we didn't win anybody. It was just a complete embarrassment going over away from home to these teams and just getting battered. We were just getting battered. There was never a time where we actually thought we could actually win. But yesterday, there was a feeling in the air. Even though when we went 1-0 down, I just felt like we could still win this. We could still get a draw, at least get a draw. I just knew that United actually played really, really good. Let's firstly accept that. I mean, some of you might complain and say, look, we didn't create enough and we didn't take our chances. I felt throughout the game, and I'm being really honest here, objective point of view, I felt like United were the better team. Let us know in the comments below what you thought about United's performance away from home against Man City. Okay, Man City is not the team that we're used to, but still, it's a formidable team. The players in that team are crazy, okay? One-on-one, them players are experienced. They've won the Champions League. They've won the Premier League. They had to remind everybody they won the Premier League 4 times in a row, but who cares when you play like that, right? Yeah. Whereas when we've had a championship winning team, we do not put in performances like that, okay? But look, leave City aside. I don't really care for City. I want to celebrate what's been going on at United and what Ruben Amorim has done to this team. First of all, he's just given the players belief. And that's what's missing. That's what's been missing. And this win over City will give even more belief to the players. Even more players will be firing. And that's what we need. I mean, look, a special mention to Amad Diallo, brilliant player. Next player that had an amazing game for me was Ugarte. In the middle of that park, he controlled everything. He was really solid, was just, breaking up play, passing the ball, breaking up play, passing the ball. And then, of course, Mazraoui, outstanding player. I mean, my favourite player this season. He is absolutely brilliant. The way he carries the ball, the way he defends, everything he does is impeccable. Absolutely impeccable. And I love watching this guy. And I think, how the hell did Bayern Munich sell this guy to us? That's what I keep thinking. Every time I'm watching him, and I think, what the hell were Bayern Munich thinking? Why did they sell this guy? He is that good, that versatile. But a special mention to all the back three. The back three, De Ligt, Martinez and Maguire. Who would have thought we'd be hailing Maguire? But all three of them had a really, really good, solid game. No mistakes, no mess-ups. It was just simple defensive work. And of course, that Martinez, the assist. What a ball to Amad Diallo to get the second goal. And what a finish. What a finish that was by Amad Diallo. You could see him when he knocks it over Edison. You think, can he keep his composure? Can he keep his composure? And if you watch the slow motion of that finish, he keeps his eye on the ball, nothing else. He's not thinking about scoring or running away with it and everything. He's just concentrating 100% on that ball, coming down and then connecting with it. And he gets a decent connection and the ball rolls in the back of net. I mean, it was just a dream. I mean, at one point I was just thinking, is this a joke? Is there something wrong? Was he offside? Is there something else? Because I could not believe it. I could not believe that we've just pulled one on Man City away from home. We've been craving for something like this for years, but nothing's ever happened as on this scale, in my opinion. I mean, let us know again in the comments below what you thought about this win. Where do you think this takes us going forward? What do you think about Ruben Amorim and his tactics? Now, coming away from the game, let's actually concentrate now on Ruben Amorim and his whole decision to leave out Garnacho and Rashford. Massive decision. Now, many of us, or some of the comments on the videos that we put out yesterday were that, oh, look, Garnacho clearly is the leaker and hence why he's been left out of the squad. And there was lots of people running away with that idea, but we've heard from sources very close to United that that's not the case. He's not the leaker, so he's not been kept out of the team. He's not been taken out of the squad because he's the leaker. It is something completely different to what we're thinking it is, okay? It is something to do with discipline. It's something to do with their attitude, and that's it. And Ruben Amorim did hint at it. We've heard from sources close to Man United that this is something that we're probably not going to hear about just straight away, but it will come out in the media, and it is to do with their attitude and their commitment to the team. That's what it's to do with. It's got nothing to do with it being leaking or their performances on the pitch. It's something beyond the football pitch. Let us know in the comments below what you've heard and what you think about this decision to leave both of them out. It clearly didn't backfire, did it? It was clearly a great decision because it made the team that was out there united and made them really committed to each other, and they gave a really good performance. And look, it is brilliant. We've been calling this for years, that the club is the biggest thing, not the players, and the players need to be taught a lesson. And yesterday on Sky Sports, we had Micah Richards defend Marcus Rashford. Weird, because he's not even a Man United supporter, but why is he defending him? Well, clearly he feels that, look, he's been targeted. And yes, sometimes you could argue that Rashford does get targeted more than all the other players, but it's because he is the homegrown talent. He is our superstar player. He is the most highest player at United, or one of the most highest players at United. So of course you're going to expect more from him than other players in that United squad, and that's why the spotlight's on him. You have to, as a top player, you have to have the spotlight on you constantly. And he is regarded as one of our top players. So you can't have it both ways. You can't say he's a top player and then say, but don't put a spotlight on him. You just can't be one or the other. It's going to be both. If you're a top player, you're going to have a high scrutiny on you. You're going to have the spotlight on you. And Micah Richards' argument was just silly. Absolutely silly. Look, he has to take responsibility, and if he's not playing well enough, well, then United have to get rid of him. Or in Ruben Amorim's case, he's shown him, look, mate, we do not need you on that starting 11. If you're not going to play the way we want you to play, and you're not going to pull up your socks and work hard, well, then we'll leave you out. Not just out of the first 11, but out of the squad. It was a brilliant masterclass move. I'm hoping that this really excels Ruben Amorim as a manager, gives him a bit more confidence in this United team, and hopefully, fingers crossed, Garnacho might look at this and think, shit, I need to actually pull my finger out and actually start working. And same thing with Rashford. We're not quite sure what's going to happen with them. Ruben Amorim has said that both of them will be allowed to train and obviously work hard and try and work their way back into this team. There's a big match coming up this week against Tottenham in the Carabao Cup. We're all going to be watching that, aren't we? We're all going to be seriously glued to the screens watching that game, seeing what will happen. Make sure you hit the like button on this video. Make sure you subscribe. You were watching the Man United Stream channel by the fans for the fans.